Hello friends, welcome back to the new tutorial of the Next.js14. Today we are going to learn about the login and the sign up using Next-Auth credentials with Next.js MongoDB. Last video we have done about the Postgres type ORM. With the MySQL also we have done the last one, that is MongoDB now. Okay, so if you have any other database you want, then I can also make that one tutorial also. Okay, so let's start it with the MongoDB. So let me close this project, close this. I need to open the MongoDB using the next. Then we have go with the MongoDB. So there is Mongo. Open this. nvm use node 20 npm run dev. Okay, so it started. I think two terminals is there. So quit this terminals. I will open now. nvm use node 20 npm run dev. Okay, so let's open this. Okay, let's go with the sign up. So here I will do the sign up with the demo account, then demo account @millinator.com. Okay, then we will use the password, then register the account. Register welcome demo account. Let's go and check the RoboMongo for that one. So connect. I think user DB collections users, last one, that is demo account created. Let's try to log in with this account, log out, sign in with this account and choose the password, sign in. Okay, so log out, and if I just go with this one and putting any wrong password, then what will happen? Password doesn't match. Okay, so toaster is also working, then sign in. Okay, correct. Now let's dive into the code level. Let's open the code base. Okay, so here we have, first of all, we have to create the models user.js. Okay, so here we have the mongoose schema with the name, email and the password. Okay, so we have to export the default user. Then in the models it is, then in the pages we have to create the API auth Next-Auth JS. Okay, so here we have a connection. So first of all, let's go with the connection part with utils connect.db. So here we are doing the MongoDB connection part. So this is how we have connected through MongoDB. Okay, so make sure you have connected like this. Okay, next, this is done. Then we have the services index.js, where we have the logged in function, where we are using the NextAuth React for the signing with the email and the password. And then we have a register. So here we are calling the API from the API auth register, and we are sending the form data, that is name, password and the email, and we will return that the data response. Okay, and if something goes wrong, there is a error with the error coming in the registration service plus error. Okay, so this is that for the registration, this is for the services that we have made. Next we go with the pages API auth NextAuth. So here we have a connection NextAuth credential provider. Okay, so here we require the credential, that is email and the password in the authorized. Okay, so here we have to first connect to the database, then query the user by email, find one. If the user exists or not, we have to check. If not, then throw the error. Check the password, the user, the password that they have sent into the form data is correct or not. Then we have to compare with the password that is saved into the database. Check the password. If the password is not matched, then it will throw the error, that is password doesn't match. And if everything is right, then return the user object, which can be customized based on your needs, that is ID, name and the email. Okay, and then we have a sign in index. Okay, pages by default would be, sign in page would be the index one, right? So this is the API. Then we have a register API that we have called the API auth register. So here we are using the joy for that one. Okay, so make sure you have to add this one, right? Then we are checking the, if there is a no post request, then we will throw the error that method not allowed, right? So validate the request body, that is email, password and the name. Okay, then validate the schema. If something wrong, then we will throw the error that there is something went wrong with the proper error messages. Then connect to the DB and check the existing user or not. If existing user, then user already exists. If not, then hash the password, then save into the database and return that account created successfully. Else throw the error with the something went wrong. Please try again with status code 500. Okay. So this is pages, API auth, NextAuth, and the register. Right. After this, services we have done, utils we have done. Next, we have in the pages we have something like profile, profile where we have to show the profile screen. So profile we have to show the data from the session. Okay. So here we are calling the session from the NextAuth. Okay. So data session required to be true on authentication, then put to the index screen, else profile screen would be there, and the last one that is sign out button will redirect to the main screen. Okay, push to the data URL. Then here we are showing the button with the email and the name. Okay, so this is profile screen, right? Then we have a app.js file. So here we have a session provider for the comp and wrapping the component also here. Okay, for the next auth, document.js, nothing changed. Index.js, because this is for the sign in process. Okay, so services next, head, link, router, react, rect, toastify, and we have to use. Then these are the states. Default state, that is form data. By default state would be empty. Then we will set the state later on when we click on the handle submit button. So if I go to the render part, so here we have a handle submit but function. So this is form, and the form consists of the two things, that is email and the password. Okay, so here we have a respective forms, and whenever there is an on change, we will set the data into the form data, and the value should be form data dot email. This is the state we can say about form data dot email, form data dot password. Okay, and we here whenever there is a change, we are setting the password. Okay, so this is that one, and if something goes wrong, we will show the error below this one also. Okay, with the red. Right, then we have a submit button. When you click on the sign in button, so it will call the function, that is this one, handle submit. So we will check email and the password. If it is empty, we will throw that the email is required and the password is required. If not, then we will call the logged in and logged in method with the form data and return respectively toast error message or success. If it is success, then we will push into the profile screen. Right, and after the sign in, we have the small checkbox for the remember me also, and we have the do you have the account registration part also. Okay, for the sign up, and just close the section, and then at the last, toast container. So this is index sign in screen. Then the last screen, that is registration screen. Okay, so same thing will happen, the states. Okay, then we have the handle submit with email, password, but name additional. So we will check over here, name, email, and the password. Okay, and we will call the API register now. Okay, so here you can see that we have a register API where we have to send the name, email, and the password. Then we are calling the logged in, and we will sign that user and push to the profile screen with the message that successfully account is created. If something went wrong, it will throw the message that something went wrong. Okay, then again we have to create the input fields, that is name, email. Okay, and the last one, that is password. Okay, and then last we have a button, then sign in link also, that you have already account, then click on the sign in and redirect to that screen, then toast container. Okay, the concept and the logic is we have to three fields, name, password, and the email. So fill it up. On change, you can on change you have to set the state. So here you can see that whenever I change, I need to set the state into the form data. Here you can see that the form data is by default. Here you can see email, password, and the name. So here you have to set the state. Okay, form data. Right, so set the state accordingly, email, password, and the name, and play around it accordingly. Right, so this is the registration section, and that's it. Any doubt, any query in that, do let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Have a great day, and don't forget to like, share, and comment on my video. Have a nice day.